My name is Claire. I am a painter and a knitting fiber arts enthusiast. I also do ceramics, so if that's something you're interested, do subscribe. I have a lot of projects lined up, a lot of knitting and crochet projects. I have some painting projects lined up, so if you're interested in any of that, do stick along for the ride. But today, it has been so warm here in Chicago. It's actually giving me the most life to walk around right now. It's been absolutely gorgeous, really warm. It feels absolutely like summer. And something I noticed when I was walking around today is I don't really have much summery knitwear anymore. I have a couple crochet pieces, but I thought I should kind of break into some of my more summery yarns, and this week we're gonna use a really beautiful cotton yarn. Yarn on deck is this gorgeous Cascade Pima cotton. It's super shiny. I think it's like mercerized cotton, so it's just really shiny, feels really luxurious and smooth, quite beautiful. I do only have one ball of it though. I absolutely love this color on me, so I had to grab it, but it is kind of like a really tricky color to find. It's like brown versus like a greeny olive. In some lights it does look green, and then other lights it looks definitely more brown leaning, and I think it's perfect. It's like the perfect little sweet spot of what the heck color is it? I adore it. It's like one of my favorite, very specific niche colors. We're definitely gonna do a top with it. And so I don't have too much yarn of this color. I'm trying to do this whole top with just that ball of yarn. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but we're gonna try because I only have that ball and I am leaving for a trip in a little bit. So I'm trying not to trip anything. I started off with just knitting, like a nice waist size tube of just stockinette, because I think the main body of the top I'm gonna do a lot of just knitting just to kind of save up on yarn, and then I'm gonna get a little creative when it comes to the trim and when it comes to the bralette cups. So what I am thinking is I'm gonna bring this tube up however long I can and then see how much yarn I have left, what I'm feeling, if I want to buy more yarn, and we'll see. Some ideas I have are like lacy trim all around the chest area. We're gonna work up this tube, and then once I get to like around the chest area, that's I think where I'm gonna start having fun with the shape making and everything. So for now, we're gonna crank along on this and see how it goes. With this yarn haul, I also knitted this hat over here, and it kind of looks like a little fedora right now, but it's just a beanie. I've knitted like a couple beanies in different ways. I just don't like how I look in them. So this was my latest attempt. It's all cotton, so it's kind of like a lightweight kind of beanie that I can wear in colder springtime. But I think the little star decreases are so cute, and yeah, this is what it looks like on though. It's okay. It kind of feels like a swim cap to me, but I feel like I look like that in any beanie. Yeah, so that's her, but I want to do girl or some kind of like duplicate stitching underneath there, but for now it's just that. here's my little update. I have knitted quite a bit, but I think I still have maybe another inch or two to go before I start doing a little bit of shaping that's going to go around the cups. And I've decided I'm going to knit the cups separately and then attach them and then use crochet to kind of do a little pretty balconette kind of bra look. So I have, get these off here, added a couple, they're just like little keychain clips that I use to make keychains. I'm using them as stitch markers, and I've marked out kind of like this one would be the middle, and then these two would be where I want to start kind of shaping in a little bit for like a little triangle shaping. And then the last one is where I'm going to kind of pull back up. So we're going to kind of play around with it. I do think I can get a little bit further, and this is how much yarn we are still working with. So kind of dwindling. It's maybe about a little more than half the size that it was, I think. I know that whenever you're using a ball of yarn, it like once you get to like a certain point, it just starts like decreasing rapidly. So I'm kind of dreading that area, and then I'm going to start playing yarn chicken. But here's what I've got so far. I did this all last night, and I was gonna go out and knit a little bit more, but it's kind of rainy. I was gonna go knit out next to the water, but I got a little soaked even just walking my dog Cricket to the water, so I think we're not gonna do that today. All right, so I have pinned down rather roughly just to show a better idea of what I'm working with here. I still have a little bit of my yarn to go, but I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna have to get a little bit more, especially if I want to add crochet details. But I did some increases around that middle part to kind of create this cup shape, and then right here is where we're gonna kind of start going up a little bit, just like that. So that's what it is for now. I'm actually really liking it. I wish it was a little bit longer down here, but I'm thinking when I add like that little bit of crochet detailing on the edge and when it blocks, it's gonna stretch just a little bit. So I think I'm okay with it.
Maybe grass. Cricket.
Okay, so I did just like one row of crochet around the top here. I am really liking it. I was playing around with having these little leafy kind of shapes. I did this on the bus, so I don't know how good it is, but it's like these little diamond leaf shapes, and I was thinking of putting beads in these little spots, but now I'm not quite sure if it will need them. I was totally expecting I was not gonna like this very much and I was just gonna take it all out and redo like with a shell border or something different, but I do like this. I was thinking it might be a little plain, so I was trying to see what little dotted tops would look like, and it kind of makes the diamond shape look a little bit more like a little leaf, which I think is so cute. And I think if I do that on the bottom too, it would just be really cute. I don't know. I am vibing with it, but I think I'm gonna look at more ideas of crochet borders because I'm not like 100% sold. It does feel like a little plain to me, but I'm gonna finish this all the way across. Maybe I'll see if I like that, and then if I'm still unsure about it, I will redo with something else. That's what it's looking like so far. I, as you can see, have finished this lovely top. I'm honestly so happy with it. I am so happy with how it turned out, and it used exactly that full kind of skein of yarn. So it's 220 yards, and this is kind of how it turned out. I think I knitted it on size 5 needles. I did a lot of shaping in here, and it's not super snatched, but I like it. It's flattering. It's not super tight, but it is flattering, and it does feel nice and secure around this area, which is certainly important. And then the back is pretty simple because I didn't have too much yarn to work with. I could have even done like a lower back and gone further down on the bottom, but just to show, this is how it turned out. I'm honestly so happy with this. You can see that I got this crochet. This is the last thing I did. I got it to go all the way around, but I didn't get to do a second row to make these into like full diamond shapes like I have up here. But I honestly don't mind it. I kind of like the flat bottom because it will go nicely, I think, with like jeans without being kind of bulky where it hits the jeans. And I'm so happy about this one. I took really good notes, so if I want to do another one and do like maybe a full length, turn it into a dress type thing, I do have the notes for it, and I'm definitely going to use this cup shaping idea again. I think it turned out so beautifully. If I didn't want to do the crochet, I could just keep knitting or maybe add a ribbing on top, and it could be like a really versatile cup method. I just adore it. I'm like so happy with it. I can't even like say enough. This project and my last project are two really solid projects, and I'm on a little streak now, I feel. So I'm just so happy. I did have to frog one of the cups. I think I showed that because my first attempt at a cup, it wasn't sitting right. It was a little too bulky and I didn't do the measurements right, but second attempt was perfect. I did some kind of pinning and figured out how much exactly stitches I had in excess. And yeah, overall, quite successful, I dare say, especially for just one ball of yarn. So I think this top in totality was just about, it is kind of expensive, that Pima yarn, but I think it was about like $14. So not bad for a 100% cotton knitted top. If you did watch this video all the way till the end, thank you so much for clicking on and sticking with it till the end. If you do want to end up watching other videos, or if you like this one, I am going to be trying to do a project every week, or an update, or like a dare I say, vlog every week. Just because I think it's so fun and I love sharing this kind of stuff. And yeah, I think the next one is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be involving some painting, but it's still going to be fashion revolving. So if you're interested and you're curious in any of that, definitely follow along. I did just do a video regarding a bunch of spring and summer project ideas, so if you see any of those ideas that you'd like to see me do in the future, that's probably going to be some of my next few videos. So thank you again, and yeah, I'll see you for the next one.